Boys and girls, it's your boy Anubis, bringing you another video, another vlog here today, guys. But before I start going on with my inspiration for the day and then getting into the main topic I want to discuss about, today's main topic, guys, is going to be a lot of whining, a lot of bitching, a lot of moaning, a lot of griping. So if you're not about that, you don't want to listen to it, that's fine. Just skip to the end of the video, or after I give the inspiration, just go ahead and cut the video off. But without further ado, guys, let's get into today's inspiration. Alright, guys, I know today's Monday, and everybody hates Mondays. I know it's such a drag after having such a great weekend, or having time with your loved ones, or just playing some video games, or whatever it is you do to relax during the weekend. Even if you had to work during the weekend, hopefully you found some point at some time during the weekend to relax and to enjoy yourself and to spend time with your loved ones. Because remember, guys, time is short. So make sure you make the most of the time that you got, especially when you have free time, to spend it with people that you care about, whether it's friends, family, or a special loved one. And just, guys, remember to stay positive. I know there's Mondays suck. Remember, guys, there's always a start and an end. So remember, guys, this is the start of the week, and the days will carry on, and they will go by fast. I promise you this, as I promised you last time. The week will fly by. Just make crucial use and important use of the time you have. And that will allow you to occupy your mind, occupy your brain, and won't have to think and dwell on things as much as long as you manage and use your time wisely. And I hope that you guys continue to put every effort to staying positive and motivated and driven, even when you feel lazy and you have the lack of energy. Find something that drives you, something that sparks your energy, sparks your interest, and gets you motivated. Do the things that normally give you that rush, that give you that adrenaline, that pump, that step needed to take things one step further, and then use that energy to continue to motivate yourself throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout each and every single minute of your life. Now, guys, to get on today's griping and moaning and bitching, you know what really kind of grinds my gears, and I'm going to kind of talk about men, us men. We're not perfect. We make mistakes. We're no better than women, and, women are no better than men. We are both equal in wrongdoings and right doings, and neither one of us are perfect. But what I kind of been thinking about is, like, us men, we think very highly of ourselves. We try to be so machismo and macho and strong and determined and handsome or sexy or attractive to the opposite sex. We try so hard our best to impress women and others around us by showing how muscular we are, how cut we are, or how hardworking we are, how much money we make, or about how good looking we are, about how we dress, or how our hair is combed, or how clean shaven we are, or how long our beards are. A lot of men go out of their way to impress people in general, and I've just been thinking, like, what really makes a man a man? A man is a man by what they do, how they lead, how they live their life. A man isn't a man if you're going around trying to be all macho and being, ignorant and bigoted and just acting like a fool, like, especially in the gaming community. A lot of us guys, we get very competitive and we get very argumentative and we kind of fight against each other, especially in video games in general. And when we meet somebody in a lobby, we tend to kind of have that testosterone, and we are always competitive and fighting and yelling and talking shit to one another. And I realized that, like, what kind of man is that? That's not a man. I know a lot of kids play the game, but there are a lot of men, grown men, that play this game like myself. And it's just like, that's not a man. A man doesn't sit there and talk shit. A man isn't there trying to fight somebody. You don't go out and try to fight somebody to prove you're a man. It takes a bigger man to walk away and to stand up for what he believes in than throwing fists or cutting or shooting or whatever violent means there are out there in this world today. That doesn't make you a man. What makes you a man is by just knowing that you're right for what you stand up in, that you shouldn't have to defend somebody physically in order to show that you care about them, or to show that you love them, or that you don't like what another person is saying to you, that you need to feel like you need to punch them in the face or that you need to fight them to prove how strong you are, how much better you are, how much of a man you are. That doesn't make you a man. You're a child in my eyes. It takes more of a man to just walk away, and it takes more of a man to just have respect for himself that he shouldn't need to impress anyone at all, man or woman or child or any individual on this earth or in the world or in the galaxy if there is other life. But besides that, guys, you should enjoy yourselves. Be happy with who you are. Accept your body for what it is. Accept who you are as you are. Yeah, even if you're an asshole, even if you're that guy that's always trying to start fights, accept who you are. You may not like it or others may not like it, but that's their problem, not your problem. You don't need to live your life by other people's standards. You don't need to be as physically cut or as physically muscular or as physically attractive as any other guy. A woman is eventually going to come to you and be attracted to you by your personality and how you act, how you talk, how you approach every each how you approach every individual that comes into your life or that comes in contact with the person that you're interested in. Sorry guys, I'm getting like tongue tied. But anyway, that's what makes you a man is that you show respect, you show admiration, you show dedication, you show that you're a gentleman, that you show that you can be romantic, you show that you have a great personality. You show that you can be the bigger man, not need to throw your fists, not need to like cuss somebody out. We still, as men, have a lot of evolving to do, a lot of growing up to do. And I'm not one to talk. I'm talking about myself. I'm not trying to like pinpoint anybody specifically. I know that sometimes I can be immature, that I am not so manly. I'm not as physically cut as other men. I'm not maybe as attractive to some women as other men are attracted to them. And, I'm not always the perfect person. I talk a lot of shit. I get angry. Sometimes I want to be physically violent and talk about, oh yeah, come see me, meet me in the streets, and I'll knock you out, or whatever. I run my mouth too. I do the same exact shit. So I'm no better than any other man out there. That's what I'm saying. All men do this. I don't care if you say you don't. You have at least at one point in your life, and you can deny up and down all you want. We can't help it. We are men. We are ignorant, and we get stuck up in this hype and in society's view and in our lovers' view. We want to try and impress them. We don't want to lose them to another man or to another woman or to just somebody else in general or to another thing even. We don't want to lose them because we aren't making as much money as somebody else. We don't want to lose people in our lives that are precious and dear to us. But sometimes you gotta learn when to let go. Sometimes you gotta learn that if it's meant to be, things will work out in the end. Let things take the course that they're gonna take. If they need time, your significant other needs time apart, give them time apart. And just do you. And if she tries to come around, starts drama, starts problems because she wants time apart and you're seeing other women are doing your own thing, remember, that's not your problem. That's her problem. And the reason why us men get upset too at other men or get upset with each other is that, we see these things in other people that we see in ourselves. We see these problems with other people. There are actually problems within ourselves. Sometimes we don't always see it. And I don't always see it, but I know that I have a lot of flaws. I know I have a lot of bad characteristics. I know that I am very childish. I know that I'm very immature. But I also know I'm very loving. I'm very kind. I'm very compassionate. I'm very patient with a lot of people. And yeah, but I'm also quick to get angry, quick to lose my temper, quick to lose my patience. And it's just because sometimes certain things happen throughout the day or throughout my life, or maybe I'm thinking about something that's already triggering me to be impatient, to not be as kind or considerate or as compassionate or as loving as I really am. And if you guys ever really took the time to get to know me on a more deeper level, you would know who I really am. You would see me for who I am. And it's like, it's just an eye opener to have this time to think about things and to think about what defines a man, what makes a man a man. A man isn't defined by the money, by the strength, by their hairline, by the clothes they wear. A man to me is defined by who they are, who they lead themselves to be. Be a leader, don't be a follower. Don't follow what society is doing. Don't try to be as cut as the next guy. Don't try to be as muscular as the next guy. Don't try to be as rich as the next guy. Don't try to have that fancy car as the next guy, or have the biggest house like that same guy next to you. Do you. Do things that make you happy. Do what you want. Don't give in to pressure, and don't give in to what other people are telling you or what other things you are seeing. Live your own life. Be your own person. Enjoy life. It's too short. Make yourself into a true man, a man that other people can respect and look up to and be like, wow, man, look at this guy. This guy has got it going on. He may not have a fancy car. He may not have a fancy house. He may not be making all the money in the world, but he is a person of respect and who doesn't, come off as an asshole or ignorant or some kind of muscle-headed jerk. He has respect for people, for himself, and he doesn't let his words or his fists define him as a man. He defines his own self as a man. He leads his own life and wants others to try to learn from his example, not to be him, but just to learn from him. So keep that in mind, all you young men out there, all you young women. Live your own life. Don't try to be like a supermodel. Don't try to be like anything else. Be you. Be everything that you are. Embrace everything that you are. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, to make sure you subscribe. And hopefully later today, guys, I will have some gaming content for you. And real quick, guys, I want to apologize for not streaming yesterday being Sunday. I was not feeling good at all. I literally slept almost the entire 24 hours away yesterday just because I was not feeling good. Anyway, guys, remember, as always, to stay cool, be cool, give respect, and you will get respect in return. Peace. I love you guys.